My people, before I even start this story, let me ask you, have you ever seen a husband so wicked that even thunder day fear to strike him? And have you ever seen a woman so patient, so calm, until the day she finally said, "Enough is enough"? Before I go on, I beg, type in the comments section, where are you watching from? And don't forget to subscribe for more emotional stories. Lagos is a city that rewards the strong and punishes the weak. The noise, the heat, the traffic, the wahala. But amidst all that chaos, there was a woman named Olamide Adebayo, a woman whose strength was like Iroko tree, and whose heart was softer than fresh ajige bread. Olamide grew up in Surulere. Her parents were poor but honest, and they raised her with humility and hard work. When she met Kunle Adebayo, she thought she had found her destiny. He was sweet, charming, gentle, but sweetness burned faster than kerosene fire. After their wedding, life was simple but peaceful. Olamide used her small savings to help Kunle open a phone business in Computer Village. Then one day, money touched Kunle. Money touched him and removed his brain. He became arrogant, cold, and sharp-mouthed. He started coming home late. He started calling Olamide old woman. He lived like a bachelor inside his own marriage. Worst of all, he started dating a slay queen named Palumi, a girl with eyelashes long enough to sweep Lekki Toll Gate. One day, after months of suspicion, Olamide followed him quietly. She saw Kunle kiss Palumi at her apartment door. She saw him carry groceries inside. Groceries he never bought for his own wife. That night, she cried till her pillow was soaked. But tears have expiry date. The next morning, she whispered, "Kunle, Palumi, the day I take my revenge, Lagos will not forget." And that was the day the story truly began. The next few weeks were torture. Every night, Kunle slept in Palumi's house. Every morning, he returned home to insult Olamide. "Why you never fry egg for me? Why this house dirty? Is this how a wife should behave? Ahol me, Kunle. See how you are embarrassing me." Embarrassing him. She nearly laughed. She, the one who cooked, cleaned, and worked. She, the one who held his business when he was nothing. She, the one he abandoned for a girl whose Instagram filter was stronger than her character. But Olamide kept quiet. You see, in Lagos, silence is not always weakness. Sometimes silence is strategy. Even Palumi grew bold. She began calling Olamide's phone at night just to breathe into the receiver and cut the call. Small girl with zero respect. One afternoon, Palumi sent a voice note. "Auntie, leave our man alone. He doesn't love you again. Stop stressing us." Olamide listened twice. Our man. The madness of Lagos was truly spreading. By the end of that week, Kunle returned home angry. "Olamide, why you send message to Palumi? Why you disturb my babe? Your babe?" Olamide felt something inside her die permanently. No tears, no shaking, just emptiness. That night, as Kunle snored on his side of the bed, smelling of cheap perfume and betrayal, Olamide realised love had become a curse, and revenge was the only cure. Rumours started spreading in the neighbourhood. Kunle don carry small girl. That Palumi girl they use jazz. Be like say, Olamide go die inside that marriage. People were watching Olamide closely. Some pitied her, some mocked her, some enjoyed the drama. But one person had her back, her childhood friend, Said. Saad was a bold woman who wore courage like Ankara dress. "Olamide," she said one evening, "this your husband no fear God. Something must be done." "What do you think I should do?" Olamide whispered, her voice breaking. Sade squeezed her hand. Revenge. Olamide's heart trembled. She was not the violent type. She never wished evil. But something in her spirit agreed. Sade continued, "Don't worry. When the time is right, you will know exactly what to do. For now, just observe. Watch. Take note. Let them relax. Let them believe you are weak. Yes, let them relax." Because Lagos was watching. And Lagos loves a good ending. 2 months later, Olamide woke up early to make breakfast. She wanted peace, even if it killed her. When she entered the kitchen, she noticed Kunli's phone on the table. Very unusual. The phone vibrated. A message popped up. Pulumi. Baby, I'm scared. I think I'm pregnant. Olamide froze. Pregnant? Pregnant with her husband's child? Another message followed. Pulumi. If Olamide finds out, she will kill me. What should we do? Kunle responded, Don't worry. Very soon I'll drive her out. She is useless. You are the real wife. Olamide dropped the phone slowly. Her breath became heavy. Her fingers shook. Her chest tightened. Useless? Drive her out? Real wife? She felt insanity tapping her shoulder. That evening she confronted Kunle. His response? So what if Pulumi is pregnant? At least she gives me peace. What do you give me? Stress? Something in Olamide's soul snapped. She said nothing, not a word. Revenge was ready. The plan was forming. A slow, silent, calculated revenge that would teach Lagos the meaning of patience. Olamide started acting differently. She smiled more. She greeted Kunle sweetly. She cooked his favourite meals. She washed his clothes. She even served him like a king. Kunle became suspicious. Why are you acting nice? I just want peace, she said gently. Pulumi also relaxed, thinking she had finally defeated the old wife. But behind the scenes, Olamide was preparing. She began gathering documents, land papers, business receipts, bank statements. Everything Kunle owned was in her name. Why? Because when they first married and Kunle had nothing, he begged her to register all properties in her name to avoid village people. Now, village people had finally arrived, and they were living inside Kunle's chest. Olamide also visited a lawyer. Madame, you have full legal control, the lawyer said after reviewing everything. Good. Very good. The revenge had entered chapter 2. One night, Kunle returned home drunk. Very drunk. He threw his shoes at the wall and shouted, Olamide, you're useless. I regret marrying you. Pulumi is better than you in every way. He laughed like a madman. Very soon she will give me a child. You? Never. You're a barren old woman. Barren. Olamide's womb tightened painfully. Barren. The doctor had told them 2 years ago that Kunle had low sperm count. Not her. Yet he blamed her. Destroyed her. Mocked her. She wanted to scream, to slap him, to shatter something. But she smiled. A calm, dangerous smile. That night she sat beside him as he slept, drooling alcohol and wickedness. And she whispered, Kunle, tomorrow your life will change. The next morning, Olamide dressed beautifully, white lace, gold earrings, a calm smile that hid thunder. Kunle woke up, confused. Where did I go? To fix my life. She carried a brown file and walked out. By afternoon, Kunle received a call from the bank. Sir, all your business accounts have been frozen by the primary signatory, your wife. What? Another call came. Sir, the shop in Computer Village now belongs fully to Madame Olamide. What nonsense is this? Then another message. Land title has been transferred. Owner, Olamide Adebayo. Kunle nearly fainted. His world collapsed. Everything he built, everything he bragged about, everything he used to oppress her. Gone. Pulumi called in panic. Baby, what's happening? Why is everybody saying you're broke? Kunle screamed. Olamide has taken everything. Pulumi hissed. So you are now useless waste of boyfriend. She blocked him instantly. Kunle screamed in frustration. But Olamide wasn't done. Oh no, this was just stage 1. Kunle ran to Olamide's family house to beg. When she came out, she didn't shout, she didn't insult. She simply said, Kunle, you forgot something. What? Please give me back my properties. She opened her handbag slowly and dropped divorce papers in his hand. Kunle's eyes widened. Olamide, please. I am sorry. For which part? For cheating? For insulting? For calling me barren? or for planning to drive me out. Kunle broke down. He knelt in the mud. People gathered. Phones came out. Lagos loves drama. Olamide, please forgive me. She looked at him calmly. I am not taking revenge, Kunle. I am taking back my life. He cried louder. Pulumi appeared from nowhere trying to talk, but Olamide faced her. Pulumi, congratulations. You can now carry your load. The man you wanted is now fully yours. But nothing. Manage him like that. One old woman in the crowd shouted, Olamide, don't deal with them. Lagos women take note. Kunle wept until his eyes were red. But Olamide walked away, free. Days passed. Kunle lost everything. Money, business, side chick, respect. He became a shadow of himself. He called Olamide every day. Please, I will change. Please give me another chance. I am begging you. I am finished without you. But Olamide had healed. She was done. One afternoon, Kunle met her on the street. Olamide, please. She looked at him gently. Kunle, I loved you with everything. You destroyed me without mercy. Now, I am rebuilding my life. You can rebuild yours too. But I have nothing. That is how I started with you. Start again. Kunle burst into tears. People looked at him with pity. But pity cannot save a man who destroyed himself. 1 year later, Olamide was transformed, glowing, successful, happy. She opened a boutique in Lekki, bought herself a new car, started traveling, started smiling again, started living. As for Kunle, he worked as a sales boy in another man's shop in Computer Village. Sometimes he saw Olamide drive past. He always bowed his head in shame. One day he summoned courage and walked to her boutique. Olamide. She turned. He knelt. Thank you. For what? She asked softly. For teaching me that wickedness has consequences. For showing me the pain I caused others. For helping me become a better man, even through suffering. She nodded. Kunle, I forgive you. He cried. She smiled. But forgiveness is not reunion. Walk your path. I'll walk mine. Kunle nodded, wiping tears. And she walked away. Powerful, peaceful, reborn. Lagos whispered her name for months. Olamide, the woman who took her revenge without raising her voice. The woman who taught Lagos that silence is a weapon. The woman whose story reminds every wife, you are not weak. You are waiting. And when you finally stand, even mountains will tremble. Do forget to subscribe and tell me where you are watching from.